Welcome, one and all, to another Gopherwatch League match, Week 6. I'll be your caster and prodder, Fedora Master, joined here by Trey.
Hello, hello.
This is going to be a pretty good match. This is going to be a pretty good match, you know? You have the undefeated Hawks, who haven't taken a map loss until last week, against a pretty good-looking Gamers, in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty good gamers. They got the etc. Elliot on the DPS as well as Mikey, both of which, pretty solid gamers. Mikey, previous MVP in season 3, I believe. So yeah, just put a mercy on him, and then you get the song of Mikey and a mercy.
True. Great song lyrics, great song lyrics. Good reference.
That's the good. I know, right?
Yeah, really good, really good. And we do have fancy cut for the Hawks though, with Corey coming in, Tarang. So that should be interesting. See how that turns out.
Corey has been grinding comp. I saw he was queuing comp tank yesterday. Seems like it did not go well based on the SR.
Oh yeah, I mean, still GM support though.
Yeah, still GM support.
So still gaming.
3-9 this season on tank. So
I mean,
himself.
It happens. But it should still be pretty good, I believe. You still have that Invictus guy. He kind of doing a lot of point and clicking on his hit scan DPS. Where is he
Probably
right
gonna
now?
have a mercy pocket. We could maybe see a mercy mirror from both teams.
This is very true.
The Mikey Echo along with the Invictus Ash, maybe.
Yeah, but I believe in that matchup, you kind of favor the Ash, right?
I have faith in Mikey.
It looks like we might be starting in first map. We will be Busan. So you do have some good maps for both these characters. I think if you're looking at an Ash, like looking more for the Ash, I think this map favors the Ash a bit more than an Echo.
Yeah, are we getting an etc. tank?
That is also something that I did notice, but I didn't know if they can do it. Looks like they will, and the Mikey Crazy Flames DPS with Frosty Hyperbola in the backline.
This is pretty surprising based on this being a very good, hit scan map, especially for like Widow and Ash. So maybe instead we see more Mikey Tracer rather than any kind of Echo play.
This is true. But I mean, you also have Crazy Flames, who's also going to play that Tracer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It looks like Mikey's going to ego him and pick it, and we do see a Hog. Oh, no.
Locking the Hog, can't do more.
Comp players beware. There's a Hog in your game. And again,
Just played Hog in the comp game against me. Did not go well until he swapped to Zarya, so maybe we see the Zarya swap. Maybe he's warming up for it.
Invictus has decided...
on the Ash.
Oh, I was going to say Invictus has decided to take the 1v6.
Yeah.
But he's changed his mind, and you do see that Mercy coming out. Mercy's from both sides. Looks like we're going to start here.
Locking Hanzo.
Double shoot as well.
More of the pick rather than damage. Well, actually, HP mirroring it.
I don't know how much you can really do as Tracer here. You have to really go around these shields.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look for assassination on Mercy most likely. But early pick on the Withering.
They're forced out a bit here. Aw. Meelee's just taking the offing, walking around the shields, able to pressure the Sigma off, forcing the abilities, and Sigma just forced to take a lot of damage from behind.
Yeah, there was kind of just like two opening picks there. One onto well, both supports kind of just got an opening pick there, which at that point, the fight's over, especially if we're running double shield. It is kind of like a heal-heavy comp, got large health pools, and Corey makes the swap to the Hog, deciding he cannot do more.
Man, this man's ringing, dies once, already decides he can't do more. But just does have this high ground, though. Purple's gonna look to try and bully this Hog with his abilities, and Hog cut.
Yeah, opening pick onto the Hog.
Corey's pressuring this angle. He does find the hook onto Crazy Flames. Pick's going in favor of the Hawks right now. They're just surrounding them. I think this is going to be a pretty good conclusion of this fight. All the pulse.
He's trying to turn it. 2 kills, 3 kills for him. And yeah, now 3 kills.
He's gaming. Doesn't have recall though.
He's got to win this duel onto HP. He loses it, but HP's won.
Looks like
Can't do more.
slowly but surely this fight will go in the hands. Oh, Bob's invested as well.
Yeah, Corey just kind of swagged out there.
I guess he
Maybe
couldn't
just-
do more.
Yeah, he could not do more. Another hero, so he locked the hog. Kind of pounded, got a 4K that fight. And gets an early hook on etc. and finds the kill.
You do have Nano here. Do you just go with Nano Tracer?
Yeah, Nano Tracer or Nano Hog maybe. Or at that point you could even Nano someone that gets hooked. But yeah, you're gonna need to do something. Kinda gotta avoid
I think
getting
as,
picked off by Corey.
I think as soon as this Nano's invested, HVs should look to Nano off the Dragon off the backline if possible, so there can't be much follow-up. But Dragon's used by Crazy Flames, going for the stairs.
Corey gets punished.
Mikey is
And Mikey
in.
in the backline. Trying to
Nano's
find a
not
kill.
invested yet. There it is. There's the
Nano onto Tracer. He's focused on the Sigma, gets the pulse bomb and kills him. Gets Mercy low, although he can't finish off the kill, but etc. will do it. And that's the fight win for the Gorp Gamer Syndicate. Invictus finds kill onto Mikey, but it's not really enough. And Frosty finds the kill, asserting the Mercy differential early in the
And the
match.
res as well.
Yeah, good play from him.
Very well done, but there's a decent amount of ults coming on. Nuttier with his flex, almost a hog ult. You have dragons, you have Valk, you also have window.
Yeah, you're
do
gonna
you
have to
just
look
window
for
for your,
something big from Elliot.
do you window for your Ashe?
Probably window high gun, Ashe, and Bat can shoot through it. But yeah, I think it's gonna be mostly the battle of the flexes here.
Oh, Flux misses. Well, Hog's invested by both, but he's pushed into the Flux.
HE find a kill onto Hog as well, and it looks like this fight should be going in the favor of the team on the left.
The Hawks do secure the point,
Hawks.
and they might get a few late kills here as well on the Mercy and also on the Sigma.
Yeah, they did use quite a bit of ults there.
They still have
But I
dragons.
mean, Gorp Gamers did as well. They don't really have much coming up besides maybe their DPS ults.
Indeed, but
Whereas the Hawks already have those DPS available.
this is a really weird tank mirror match. Sigma, this is literally just comp games.
Yeah. This is the comp gamers. I will say I do prefer the Ana over the BAP just in general.
Oh, does
I
Corey get
like
punished
these,
here?
okay.
He
And
does.
he does. Oh, but Elliot falls as well. Potentially maybe a Raz coming
C9?
out from one of the two. Oh, that's a really good flip. And Raz falls to a hook. Dragon invested. Bob comes out, but it's a little late. Might be too late already. Bob is on point with Sigma. But, I mean, Gork Gamer can just take this slow. They just gotta win this fight.
Got the flip back. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't really care about the flip back as long as they can win the fight.
Wait, yeah,
Mario
there's definitely
Jensen
this
gets
last
shield
fight.
actually.
Mikey does have pulse.
This is gonna be a very hard recontest from the Hawks. Victus makes the stuff to Tracer and Anno into Mikey, but Amelia does it for him. Gets the hook on. H2 with the returning pick, but it shouldn't matter in the end.
Who needs pulse bomb anyways?
Yeah, post on yourself, Mikey. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Now he's gonna go pulse the Sigma.
Yeah. Has already stuck the Sigma twice, so looks like
Bully
he's
him
gonna go
more.
for it
Nope, he
again.
just doesn't want to use
Oh,
it.
no.
He doesn't want to risk missing it for the highlight reel.
Exactly. But yeah, this is just some stall. Nothing really they can do. Mikey invests the pulse bomb off the map, sticks the rails.
Doesn't even get himself
yeah.
with it. Unlucky. But pretty close, which is what we kind of expect from the series right now.
Yeah, good first map win from the Gorp Gamer Syndicate. I guess technically they're the underdogs coming to this match, although they are a very, very good team. Arguably, this map should favor the Hawks, I believe.
I would think so, because Nuttier is really good on this Reinhardt character, but Amelia also has a pretty aggressive Reinhardt if they choose to run a comp with that Reinhardt. But it looks like
I
they're just
feel
going to
like
stick
they're
to the
gonna,
Hawk.
yeah, they're gonna opt around more of this Coke/pick style comp. They you really want the Frosty on either the Mercy or like the Brig heroes, and you want Steven on his signature Ana, or their signature Ana hero. So I think this comp fits them.
Oh, but the early
significantly
hook.
better. Yeah, but I mean, as long as you do that, it doesn't
Gotcha.
matter if you don't have a Ryan.
Decently sized nade onto the Diva. Now you're just going forward, though.
HV's pressuring out Mikey here, finds the kill. Amelia finds 3 though, almost 2.5. Amelia's just chilling in the back line.
Roadhog
No one's looking
moments.
at him.
Oh, I don't even think they're gonna building percent because they have no one to cap point.
Amelia currently wearing the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. They
Look at
can't
him
see
go.
him, and they finally turn, and they kill him. That's all it took. Nadir low, but he looks as though he will not fall, and that's the first fight win for the Hawks.
Not able to get the respawns fast enough to, and etc. just explodes. Not able to get the respawns fast enough to recontest this fight, so they just kind of trickle in a bit.
Yeah. Killing Corey's mech, though. That's good play from Mikey. Mikey making the swap to the Hanzo, looking to do a little bit more pressure. Yeah, he does fall to Invictus. Invictus most likely
res is off, though.
Kill. Good res from Frosty. Nadia is going to get a huge shadow here. And that's a main tank diff. No main tank for the side of the...
Lack of main tank diff.
Gorp Gamer, yeah.
Unless you want to count the Hog as the main tank, which I think was a meta once. Kind of.
Yep. Right before the playoffs, 2020.
Yep.
Switch the complete meta around. Like real gamers.
Both teams have their dragons coming up. Both teams have noon. I also have both tank ults. Withering looking to use a window early? No, just a bait. They are moving left side. A window could be pretty big here if they get the timing right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very difficult fight for the Hawks to win though. Flux committed by etc. Finds quite a bit of people. Whole hog out. Etc. finds Razmataz. Invictus with the trade onto Crazy Flames though. Window invested. Elliot eats a lot of that damage up, but it ends, and HP finds
catch
two.
anything?
Dragons does a lot of pressure, but it doesn't matter. HP just finds way too much. HP went on a little flank there as Hanzo and got a lot done. Crazy Flames finds a late kill on Nadir. Could potentially be big, but I think that kill on etc. just ends up slowing it all down. And
Corey almost finds the mech kill.
Nadir to get back, yeah.
So
overall, really good play from the HV in the Hawks.
That's right territory, and that is their push cut off. They're gonna need to try and get a touch here, but who do they have to touch? They do have Crazy Flames on point.
Flames. Mikey with a pick, though. Crazy Flames is getting good point pressure here. Maybe finds a flip. Doesn't, but forces the Diva to peel. Oh,
Nano is invested onto etc.
Etc. destroys the Liav.
I'm hitting him all
Oh,
on
it's
F
potentially
keys.
winnable. Oh, Amelia with the kill on a Corey.
He has breather
They
too
need
to try and keep
Hanzo
himself
pressure,
up.
though.
Oh, big nade!
Tries
He is there to answer.
beat the end window committed, however. Frosty and etc. both have their ults, but they need to commit it. They end up committing it, but it's really late. Doesn't look like they're gonna find anything, and this map should go in the favor of St. Michael Hawks. And it will.
Like you said, we did give the slight edge to the Hawks over this point, and I think also the edge might go to them for the next point because of the Ashe sightlines.
Yeah, I will say though, Mikey, as well as if that Tracer doesn't end up working, he can play that Ashe and Widow. So either way, we should be able to get a good duel here. Mikey gonna opt for the Tracer though. That's to be expected. So we'll have to see whether he's is able to contest Invictus enough. Or potentially teasing the Brawl here. I feel like this isn't super likely. Most likely gonna see Raz switch over to the Mercy. Oh no, they're opting for the Brawl.
5, 4.
Typically not a point you see too much Brawl on, but I mean it just worked. Why change it?
I mean, especially with what they're running, it's kind of easy to run over a Sigma.
Yeah.
Especially without like a
Run
lamp
over
or
the
anything like
Sigma.
that.
Gonna be very difficult for Mikey to get value on Tracer here.
Especially
He's
if
got
they're
to
like
bait his team basically and then go for trades.
Indeed. But these Hans are just poking, trying to see who can find the pick first. He's playing the Mega. Oh, he just
Lamp
walks
Forest.
through! Finds the Flash Fan.
Yeah. Mikey finally engages, but I mean the fight's already over at that point. He found 2 picks from St. Michael Hawks, but by the time the engage went in, we're gonna have to see whether Mikey opts for the switch or he'll try to keep forcing it. But I mean, the kill on Corey's pretty good. They don't have a res opportunity.
He was demeched in their spawn.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, the pick pretty good.
Indeed, but
Especially if they can get a fight going before Corey can get back. Mikey forced out already.
Taking HV's on this off angle by the society point, and Exeter does find Withering pretty early there, and Victus invests the noon.
Doesn't find anyone. Victor's doing a lot of damage at the moment, especially into that Sigma.
Cancel's hook.
Flash onto the Hog. Val committed, and Crazy Flames gets another pick onto Razzmatazz. Flux committed, that should kill the Reinhardt. And it looks like this fight's most likely going in the way of the Gorp gamers.
Frosty
Unless a baby
goes for the
D4
Glock kill again,
Uh-huh.
almost gets it. And the Rez also on the only pick in Crazy Flames. Nothing late here to... The main thing here is now that they're very split, if the gamers kite correctly, it might be hard to try and run any of these people. Because if they try and run the Sigma, the Hog should be positioned on an off angle to hook someone in from the back line.
It does look like they're playing pretty group, so maybe they're not playing around this correctly. But Whole Hog committed from Amelia. Shouldn't end up doing much. Maybe can isolate Invictus. Dragon comes in though. The
And
tanks are
used,
split.
oh, it almost catches HV, but not quite.
Yeah, they're low, but I mean, oh, great flick from Crazy Flames. I don't know if you really want to push this if you're down HV.
I don't think you do either. They just gotta try and get back quickly. Mikey's looking poised to try and get a pulse, maybe to stagger out this fight even longer. Does he go for it though? Maybe?
Yeah, he's looking for the backline here. Shatter is up from Nuttier. Pretty easy to find a big Shatter against the comp, at least against the tanks.
Here comes the pulse.
Pulse
Stick anything.
misses. Shatter comes in though, finds Elliot. Elliot finds low, but Nano committed by Steven at a perfect time. Mikey pounds low. Invictus does get behind in. They flip point early as well. No stall coming out from Gorp Gamers here.
Not able to quite touch Elliot. Xera does find one, but I don't think he gets out.
Yeah,
Unless-
Amelia and Mikey are falling low on the flank. They need to win these duels if they want any chance of winning this fight.
Oh, big
comes
hook.
in onto Baptiste. That's a huge pick. They're down much of their healing.
Tracer in their back lane
Whole Hog.
has to split the tension of Nuttier on the Rhine. Just keep flicking his shield back
Yeah.
and forth.
Great play from the Gorp Gamers. They conceded point for just long enough for them to be able to win the fight.
On the
Which
late
is a
pick on
huge play from-
Invictus.
Yeah. Ult advantage is in the favor of Gorp Gamers as well. Raz is going to need basically a perfect time beat in order to counter both this Flux and maybe even the Dragons if they combo them.
I think the Hawks only get 1.5 fights here.
Yeah,
just-
I think only one fight, probably.
Mikey's in the back lane. He wants his pulse again, but the Flux is invested early.
Flux early. Beat comes through, Dragon E10. Dragon from the Hawks. Invictus finds Mikey. That's a huge pick. Ryan is overextended here, maybe punishable. Does some great heal from Corey, protects them. Double committed from
Victus is finding a lot of picks here, though.
yeah, Gorp Gamers are really committed in this fight, and it doesn't look like it's gonna pan out for them. Great picks from Invictus, kind of just solo carry that fight. And now the opposite can be said. The St. Michael's Hawks now have a huge ult advantage coming into this last fight. You're gonna be basically relying on Mikey to get a pulse bomb here
Indeed, but
and have it not be lamped.
not be lamped, not be eaten by Sigma, and also not be killed, or not be eaten by Diva, and also just not killed while casting it. And okay, HV. Bomb is also invested.
Bomb committed. Doesn't find anyone. That could be potentially good from for the gamers. Rise comes off. That's one of the ults in that team's ult bank.
Low. There's a-
Elliot falls low, forces the touch. Post bomb comes through. Invictus finds it, etc. Shatter comes through, misses everyone. Dragon comes through, finds HV. Amelia with another pick. Amelia does fall, however. Frosty on the Mercy's kind of just getting beat down right now and does fall, and that should be a map from the St. Michael Hawks.
Map 1 going to them, but still pretty close. Not very close on the second point, but this point a lot closer.
Yeah,
So-
second point I feel like just was a comp mismatch for them. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. Mikey does get play of the game for the Tracer.
But this means that if they don't have to go King's Row if they don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. For
Which
the
is-
Hawks, they're hoping they pick Kings Row here, but I wouldn't be too hopeful. I would expect something dive related here.
Do they go Numbani and swap Crazy Flames back on onto tank?
I would say that's probably likely. Invictus is pretty good at the map, although I don't believe they really have a dive tank per se. Nightier can play that monkey, but I don't know if it's the hero you necessarily want him on.
What other maps do you
Probably want
think
him
they
towards the
might
Rhine.
go to?
Blizzard World could be possible. I don't know if I necessarily like that all too much. But, I mean, I prefer them going to Numani.
A
I think it
classic.
allows your DPS to kind of pop off. So, whether that's good for either team, be hard to say, but I put faith into the Mikey Elliott DPS line.
Indeed,
Bomb
indeed.
Dog is subbed in.
There you go. There you do see the swap there.
Yeah. Although this does mean you don't necessarily have a main healer. Frosty tends to usually play more that main support as well as Flamdog, so one of them is going to have to flex over to probably that Ana position.
Orca trying to
And
sub themselves in for Mikey.
classic Orca behavior, Orca
Classic
activity.
Orca.
But yeah, we're going to have to see. I think I do favor the Hawks if they go Numani. Or not the Hawks, the Gorp Gamers, but we're going to have to see. Their swaps would make sense for them to play a dive comp. Although you do have Amelia on tank who usually wants to brawl more.
They do go to Canes. Okay.
Pretty bold. I'm assuming you put Frosty on the Baptiste here.
And then Flam on.
But
They might still. Do they Farah?
they could fare. I think you just put Mikey on May and etc. on what are on Cassidy here.
Perhaps.
I think in potentially a raw
Now entering
battle of brawl here, you could see
match.
Gorp Gamers winning with this comp. I think their other comp was more suited for like the pokey style. Although now that I'm thinking about it, this comp should be pretty good at brawl. It tends to be a little bit weaker of a support line just SR wise, but we know both Frosty and Flamdog are pretty good picks for the SR, so
Indeed,
you'll
indeed.
be able to easily see them make this work.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
Crazy Flames is onto Zarya.
Yeah, I was gonna say Crazy Flames usually picks Zarya if I remember correctly, and you do have Grab Dragon, and Xera probably just gonna stick maybe for the early pick. If he gets one, might stay on it for a little bit too long, but that's all. That's just Widow.
Attackers
Yeah.
incoming in
Now,
30 seconds.
Crazy Flames teasing the Reinhardt. We're gonna see a swap. Amelia opting for the Zarya.
Big. All right.
Amelia was just practicing Zarya in comp, so
Here's the thing though. One of these teams is a Zarya, the other one has a Diva. What do you think?
I mean, if you can get the Zarya high charge and they just dominate, it's very snowbally, right?
Indeed.
If they can win a first fight or win a drawn out fight and get that Zarya a bunch of ult charge, they could easily snowball this. But if it's more of like a slower style, they can't get that momentum, then I think Diva just kind of wins here. Amelia gets some good charge off both bubbles. Already high charge, so they just want to play it slow here. Work on getting that damage up. Elliott sticking to the Widow. Pretty bold player, locking a lot of damage, but I guess it makes up with the Zarya pick. Nadia's shield is falling very low. He's kind of getting beamed down. Mikey finds the pick onto him. Lamp invested from the St. Michael Hawks. Amelia flanking. Does quite a bit of damage. Just has to focus the Diva over the Cassidy. He could potentially get punished with it, but it looks like they're just going to win off that. And that's the value of Zarya. If you can get a good push in here, he's already 71 to grab.
Very momentum
They could
based.
potentially snowball this. Yeah, they're in a pretty good spot right here, as long as no one kind of feeds. But I mean, Crazy Flames does fall. It looks like Amelia is going to get out though, but yeah, this choke could be potentially gained by the St. Michael Hawks.
And you just gotta look. I mean, you gotta start looking for the Grab Dragon opportunity. Just wait for Lamp to be used or try and make sure you can break it. But Mikey falls down early.
Yeah, you just want to wait this out. I think you just play for the Grab Dragon. You know that they probably don't have beat at the moment. Lucio is essentially mirroring beat charge. But it looks like Gorp Gamers want to still control this space. Could be a bad play if they end up feeding Lucio charge, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. Should be able to get a pretty free Grab Dragon off here. But Shatter from Nadir gets a lot. Lamp invested. Grab comes out.
And the Grab Dragon.
Grab Dragon. They need to break Lamp though. The Dragon from H3 is perfect. It zones them off. They're falling very low at the moment. Crazy Flames the kill. Bomb and Window invest into a losing fight.
Unfortunate for them. But, I mean, a lot of ults used by everyone.
Yeah, that was just kind of an ult dump fight.
Rescue.
Although it does seem like the Gorp Gamers are going to be coming out on top.
Dude, you have the Shatter. You also have this Window as well. And beat coming online for both sides, but a little bit closer. That should be just a second now until the gamers have it. There it is.
I don't necessarily think Elliot's getting a lot of value off the Widow, but he is providing a lot of pressure.
There's a Shatter doesn't find anything.
Shatter finds nothing. Winder committed. Winder and Shatter haven't found anything. If the St. Michael Hawks can stabilize here, they can potentially turn this. Lamp invested from both sides. Elliot does find nuttier though. Beat committed from St. Michael Hawks a little late.
Shield's falling low.
But trade onto Amelia. And it looks as though this should be a fight win for the Gorp gamers. Yeah, they take it.
Just have to invest their dragon again, but it's Hanzo. You could just build it up in a single team fight.
Yeah, and they also do have the Grav ready. They didn't even have to commit beat that fight.
Indeed.
You could
But
potentially even look for like a Grav Shatter combo here.
this is true, but I think you would optimally, if you can build that. Okay, Elliot finds the Reinhardt. Going for more.
This does give Mikey time to build up this dragon. If potential.
Oh no, Elliot.
Oh my god, Elliot.
He's
Shatter
gone.
committed, but there's no follow-up, I don't think. Rasmatens was a huge boop, and HP finds 2. Mikey gets the DMAC, but I mean, he kind of wasted Shatter. Elliot makes the swap over to Cassidy.
Hey, but now you can grab Dragon and then build up Shatter by switching into the Grav as well, you know?
Exactly.
Exactly. And a
St.
window.
Michael Hawks don't have beat.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you break this lamp and enable your Reinhardt enough to swing into the lamp if needed.
Yeah.
All is
Mobile
online,
already
though.
used on the
They can bomb Shatter. Oh, they missed!
It was pretty limp of a bomb, but Crazy Flames does fall. Looks like they want to play aggressive here from the St. Michael Hawks. Amelia, it looks like they're trying to build up charge before they use this Grab Dragon to potentially break the lamp. Might do with the pick on the
falls.
Corey. They have a free grab.
One lamp's
comes out.
used!
Huge grab. Oh, I don't even think you need to commit there. Definitely didn't mean to commit the dragon, but it doesn't really matter. You got a bunch of ults coming up into this last fight.
Indeed, you built up that Shatter really quickly there. You've noon for the zone. And also,
Corey
you
has to make
just
the
window
swap to
noon.
ball. Noon comes out.
Uh-oh.
Mirrored.
Oh!
Oh, but L8 is just bigger. And a Shatter
also
over the
used.
ball. This should be a fight win for the Gorp gamers, unless some heroics come out from Nedier, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Elliot forgot to reload, so he shot a single bullet of right click through the window.
Good job, Big.
Big.
That's an honest fan the hammer right there.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
Pretty good time bank. You basically have
Initiating
just under 3 minutes.
Huh. Yeah. That's a very good time bank. We're going to have to see whether they opt for the Zarya in defense as well. I feel like that's where it kind of gets more risky. But, I mean, in the wise words of LH Cloudies, defense doesn't matter on King's Row. All that matters is your attack. So, I mean, goes for both sides. Maybe Gorp Gamers just sandbag this entire defense just so they can have another attack.
ready for battle.
Ooh,
But,
very pokey right now from the Hawks.
Yeah, Michael Hawks, yeah.
They just gotta play the space and just allow Reinhardt to exist as much as possible. Just hold the space, swing on them if they get rushed on, and you just gotta keep up your Rein basically as a stationary wall.
I do think that this comp does kind of play more into their strengths.
I mean, this is
Honestly,
kind of this is kind of the budget version of what GGU used to do.
yeah. Is that no Torbjorn? Where's the
Yeah.
Torbjorn?
No Torbjorn. Instead, you have a good character known as Ash.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
I think Torbjorn's better than Ash right now. Although,
Defend objective A.
anyways.
But
I'll have to see whether
conceded.
Amelia gets value.
There's also no.
Already
There's...
40 charge.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye. Keep in mind,
Hey.
there's no Diva to deny these dynamites, so you
Yeah,
should
that's
expect
the
a
key.
lot of bobs, and swapping over completely just double shield.
I do like the swap. I think it's good. The Ryan's not going to get too much value there. It's going to be very difficult to play aggressive. But I mean, if
Better
Amelia
sniper,
finds
better
right
sniper.
clicks like that, yeah, it could be big.
There's a
Ooh.
dynamite.
Gorp Gamer is taking a lot of damage. Although
Emily's
this is
pushing off
allowing
angle.
Amelia to maintain high charge. Frosty has window. Elliot does fall, and so does Frosty.
And then that's it. Your DPS
Yeah.
just get 2 picks, and there's Zarya stuck in hotel.
Oh, and they're Sonic. Oh no.
And they got dragons.
Amelia. I've seen Amelia win these.
On Hog, though.
Okay, Amelia did not win those.
On Hog, Amelia wins those every single time.
Real.
You have Flux here
Corey.
already.
Yeah.
Almost supposed to support ults. They gotta run.
Yeah, honestly, if I was Corey, I'd commit to this. Yeah.
There it is.
Big flex comes up.
Just watch out for the lamp. There it
Is
is.
his team with him, though? Yeah, they're here.
And that's
Did Jeff
a massive
follow this up?
dynamite.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're not running the diva.
Yeah, massive dynamite, and they just didn't back fast enough. So this should be...
Yeah.
That means the first chokehold of King's Row second is null and
Amelia
void.
staggers, too. Potentially, yeah. Amelia will
Oh
stagger.
my. And they're still holding. They're playing third point.
Yeah, they're just holding.
Okay.
Oh, another pick.
I get the idea.
You gotta be careful here. They're just staggering.
Yeah.
You have
HP
Hanzo and
stack.
point, so you have both supports here as well.
It's gonna be very difficult for them to push this. You're gonna kind of rely on a DPS to get a pick here. Your tank's gonna try to control space, but it's gonna be very difficult once the Zarya bubbles are used.
Flames almost has this shatter as well. Bob is also invested behind them. They have no one else
Mine's
to chase
Mikey.
this high ground.
Bob falls, but I mean, Invictus is already found too. Elliot goes up to contest Invictus, but he does not have a mercy like Invictus does.
They're just able
Etc.
to just hold this high ground.
As long as no one on the St. Michael Hawks feeds, like, it should be good. They're gonna cap second point already. This is like a blazing fast time bank. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left, attacking third.
I'm still looking for the shatter though. There's the dragons. They should be able to catch both these tanks.
Yeah. Corey does fall, Invictus with a trade, but Mikey finds Razzmatazz. Let's see if Invictus can actually pop off here, which he could. He finds a pick.
He's
Falls
stuck here
low,
though.
but yeah, it falls
He should just maybe throw another dynamite to jump off the map.
Mikey makes the swap to
Okay.
Genji. Something we like
Oh
to
wait, he wants
see.
to get out,
Oh my god, he got out.
and he gets shielded.
You do have Bob and Flux here, but a huge shatter from Crazy Flame. Finds one. Mikey goes to contest Ash. Ash dynamites it though.
Dragons used. Crazy Frame's cut. He's cut off.
Yeah, but
The pin. Oh, he hits the wall. Wait,
Meteor
but
does
I think
fall.
Corey. Oh no.
Corey falls as well.
Maybe a bit of an
You'll be looking at Mikey
overextension.
now, I think.
I don't know. It really looked like that they should have been able to sandwich Crazy Flames into that small room, but they took too long to do something, or they just didn't have
I
the
think
bodies to do
Nedia
it.
tried playing aggressive based off that, and then kind of just got
Log was
dinked
used.
by Fedora. Longo used. That's a lot of shield pressure. Crazy Flames had already lost the shield. But I mean, Gorp Gamers just
High ground
concede space here.
control. Wait, Bob could be using the flank. There it is. It
Bob
goes
comes
in the
out.
world.
Oh no, that's tragic. Grab comes out. Corey falls low, but he gets lamped. Mikey contesting HP trades out with him.
There's an Invictus behind you.
Raz is gonna get the res here too, hopefully. Oh, the ops knock up the res. Shouldn't matter too much because Gorp Gamers are gonna have to kind of stagger for a touch here.
They don't-
Elliot's very close to this Bob. He needs to live and get it.
The shatter and the beat.
Oh, big shatter and beat.
Do they
Elliot's
need?
got the Bob ready. In 1 second. He needs to land a shot challenge.
Oh my goodness.
Dragon Blade and Bob come out. It's up to Invictus, and they have to concede space.
That was a lot
Great,
invested though.
Yeah, great for the Gorp Gamers. They had to invest a lot. They invest a lot, but they kind of had to there.
Yeah, it's when tensions are high and you don't know. Oh, do I need to invest this? It's safer to invest it, but I mean, then might get steamrolled next fight. We just kind of.
Yeah, look at this ult advantage. They do have a larger time bank now, which is a good sign from them, but I mean, this is gonna be a very difficult fight to win.
Flux. There's no beat for it. This guy's used lamp, but the dragon is also committed. Break lamp.
Oh, look at those low health blows. Mikey finds 2 though.
Just
Raz
the Bob,
goes for the
though.
res. Doesn't get punished. Mikey's gonna need to find another. He finds another. Mikey is
just gonna
actually
fall here,
swagging out
though.
right now. This could allow them to get a good recontest in. We're gonna see Mikey stalls it out. Mikey's actually dominating. Almost has another Dragon Blade already. Window and Bongo committed.
That's a lot of damage.
Mikey's still alive. He needs to get this Dragon Blade. 7% too. Valve committed from Razmataz. Lamp invested. Blade comes out. Blade gets a kill. He lives to tell the tale. Oh, he dies, and they see 9.
They for gore.
They forgo.
I mean, still pretty good hold there.
Yeah, I mean, you had, what,
The-
5 minutes, 20 seconds going into
The
third?
ability to drag out those last few fights really played in their favor.
Yeah. Honestly, what?
Initiating
Like those
The
last two
St.
fights
Michael
lasted like
Hawks
2
only
minutes.
lost like 2 fights.
Yeah.
They won 4 or 5 and only lost 2. And, you know, still, Gorp gamers have a better time bank.
Indeed, indeed. Do you just stick with the same thing you've been running, right?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, you want both teams should mirror the same comps that they did.
Ooh, May swap up.
I do like this Mace swap up. You can kind of negate some of the incoming damage, which
I mean-
if they want to run this like brawly comp, could be very valuable. But I like the call from
incoming in 30 seconds.
the St. Michael Hawks to stick with their comp that they just ran. I mean, if you just look at it, like the cap for the minute 46, if you just ignore Gorp Gamers' attack, they had an amazing push with their team comp.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, King's Row third is where time banks go to die.
Yeah, and then like if you think about it, their comp that they're running is probably gonna be better. They're probably gonna do better in defense than they did the first time, right?
Indeed. But
So I like the choice to stick with their comp.
Defend objective
like he's
A.
early, as usual, but he does build a decent amount. He gets one.
Let me.
Elliot
Walls is
walls
early.
off the Sigma. I don't really like this wall
That's
at
a
all.
bit too far up. They don't want to overcommit for this. There's a dynamite, catches 3. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I've been saying this for a while. I despise that early wall. I think it's a very poor wall and a very poor decision to make. And as you saw, Mikey got punished, although it isn't a one for the St. Michael Hawks yet.
Lamp was used early. Other wall doesn't catch anyone.
Crazy Flames falls low though and falls down to Invictus.
Yeah,
Huge
but
pick
this is
from
on this
him.
high ground. Another massive dynamite.
Yeah, and that should be it. I honestly think that just all comes back to that wall from etc. That kind of like forces their team to go early. And if you look at the comp from the St. Michael Hawks, like how long is that wall reasonably gonna be reasonably gonna stay up? If you like, walls committed at the very beginning of the fight, everyone has their cooldowns. Everyone can just easily look at it.
On the plus
Like,
side,
those-
though,
Yeah.
you have all the respawns. On the negative side, Invictus has high ground.
Invictus has high ground. He has all. Mike's gonna probably look to contest him here.
Oh,
Elliot just throwing some
HG's
shots.
looking for a dragon. He's looking at the wall. He's wall hacking right now.
You're gonna have to basically look to Elliot to build up a blizzard here early. Wall
Falls off
committed, just
Invictus.
going off the high ground. This gives Elliot a little more time to build his ults. He needs to fight it here. He's 4% too. He gets the blizzard.
Bob
Probably
is
gonna look
used
to commit
though.
it. Shatter comes out. All ults are just being thrown to this fight.
Oh,
That's huge.
okay, that's a massive dragon.
Oh, the Bob and Dragon Ajax. Flamdog Ajax is there, and although Mikey does find a pick on Invictus, it gets rezzed, and now the momentum's in the St. Michael Hawks favor. They kind of got both tankles
I
coming
think
to this.
that there was a decent misplay there from the gamers because they just allowed the Hawks to use their ults.
Yeah,
I
you're
think you gotta
kind of
be.
just waiting for etc. to build your ult there, but
I mean, I
in
feel
the
like
meantime you can commit.
I feel like you commit some of your ults there, while also still trying to finish off the build on the blizzard. Walls.
If they can get some staggers on here, this could be huge for the St. Michael Hawks.
I gotta
Gorp
commit.
gamers are going to be trying to contest this, but there's just so much
Window?
damage coming in. Window committed.
I don't think you want to use that there.
Victor's finds Flamdog though. Yeah, and that's a fight win for the St. Michael Hawks, unless Crazy Flames can actually swag out here.
Just trying to build his shatter there. You've got dragon, I guess. That's the
Yeah,
silver lining.
Draken. You do have the lamp for the St. Michael Hawks, but I mean, probably gonna want to see an early Val committed. kind of put the damage boost onto both your DPS and hope one of them can get an early pick, potentially onto the either the Zarya or Hanzo here. Because I
Be
mean, if they
careful.
can drop this fight, they got both DPS ults coming up. Grab Dragon comes out. Someone needs to break the lamp.
Swing on the lamp.
Lamp dies. Mikey finds a kill onto Corey and kicks him out. Window is still up though, and Invictus alive, but no one can touch.
Someone for Gore.
Someone for Gore.
Bob for Gore.
Bob. Why didn't Bob get on point? What the heck?
Why'd Bob for Gore? I mean, at least you stopped them, right?
Yeah, you stop him. Third point. Again, the same thing is though. Attack's what matters. Their first attack, they kind of snowballed it. So I mean, if they snowballed like that again, they should be able to get to this point and still have time in the time bank.
I mean, for the Hawks here, you gotta lean into that more pokey comp though.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
you
for
have to
sure.
stick with that. Don't know if you wanna. Do you stack both tanks low ground though, or do you put a Sigma high ground with your Ashe?
I think you put Sigma Ash high ground, Hanzo erase the man with the Baptiste.
And Ana?
Ana
On a
comes out.
ball? Hunter?
This
Genji?
is a kind of a big gamble from
30 seconds.
the Gorp gamers. They're gonna basically be wanting to. If they win this first fight though, and you can get a Nano Blade coming in, they can easily snowball this. But I mean, this is
what
very
other-
risky from them.
Yeah, you're just gonna look to really cycle your ults here.
Yeah, or have a
Xenos.
big pick coming from etc. But he's still deciding whether he wants to actually stick on this Widow.
It's double shield. He sees two snipers in a Sigma high ground. He decides, no, I'm not doing that. Swaps over to the Hanzo.
Yeah, I think that's a good play.
Defend objective A.
Honestly, you're gonna be looking for Mikey and Crazy Flames dive here to really contest the high ground. Crazy Flames does take a lot of high ground control away from the St. Michael Hawks early, which is
Also,
good
their
from
Sigma
him.
does drop. Going to the further back high ground, looking for early slam.
Slam comes up from Crazy Flames. Good pick from Elliot onto Invictus, although it gets rezzed up, but the res has been used. Mikey is ready to get on the back line. Dashes in on the back line. HP finds the pick
Ooh,
onto
finds the Mercy.
Crazy Flames, traded out onto the Mercy. Mikey's playing very aggressive here. Could fall, but does find the pick onto HP.
Oh, dies though.
Great play from Invictus to trade it. He's kind of just trying to zone off this res, make sure that Fallen Black can't get it. Power Drive comes in. Amelia falls. This is kind of the danger of this comp. Although they got picks, it's going to be very hard to secure a fight without trading anyone.
It's very hard to pressure their front line, I feel.
Yeah. Their front line's just, you don't want to shoot at any of their front line because you're more than likely not going to kill them. So you want to get on their back line, but that entire time that front line's going to be kind of just
Yeah,
pounding your team. So
the front line.
kind of work gets
The
hard.
front line of the Hawks really just wants to run on this Ana as quickly as possible.
Yeah. But I
It's
mean,
also online.
backup plan, you always get Mikey with the Nano Blade.
They're brilliant pretty quickly. Mikey, almost 30%.
Elliot with a pick onto its HV. Power Drive comes in, Bat falls low, window committed. A huge minefield out from Crazy Flames. Finds the Baptiste, Mercy falls low. Invictus kind of looking to get a pick here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. And it's a fight win from for the Gorp Gamer Syndicate.
The ball does fall, but it's just res, and you have a minute left on your time bank. You don't have Nano Blade.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of rely into like a boost blade here with a flux maybe.
Maybe.
Or at the same time, you could just Flux Dragon and hope that wins the fight for you. And then hold on to this blade for the Nano. But I mean, St. Michael Hawks are looking to play aggressive here. They have Bongo ready, which, you know, one of the most powerful ultimates in the game. Kind of on the same level as EMP.
30 seconds.
Crazy Flames, forced to use shields, goes for a roll through.
They're gonna use
Controlling a lot of
on the
space here.
flank.
Huge Dragon! Dragon Blade comes out. Both picks onto tanks. Mikey finds two. And that's a fight win for the Gorp Gamers. And they have a lot of card progress coming in here.
They also have bombs flux.
Yeah. This
That's-
is kind of a good spot for the Gorp Gamers. Gonna be kind of relying on the DPS from St. Michael Hawks to do something with the combo of this Bongo.
The question is, do
And
you
it-
just want to try and poke for a few more ults and just concede this one, or do you want to take the last fight here? Looks like they're starting to take
It
the
looks
last
like
fight
they
here.
want to take the fight here. Bongo committed, finds the pick on Elliot. Another pick on to get Mikey. Mine's come in with the flux. Mine's committed a little later than I think I would have
Yeah. Response flux.
mirrored. Crazy Flame's gonna need to do something big here. Gets a good pile drive in. He's doing a lot of damage just stalling out this point, but Frosty does fall and
can't
they
touch.
can't touch.
I think
And
that's
that's,
just they just needed to mines earlier.
Yeah, I think you got a mines with the lift up from the flux. He kind of waited till the flux has ended. They started healing up again. Then he committed the mines, which at that point, you know, it's not gonna really do as much.
Indeed.
I thought that was gonna be kind of a bad contest from the St. Michael Hawks. I thought they probably should have conceded that point and like controlled the high grounds and played from there. But I mean, they made it work. Bongo's a very good ultimate. Nadir with the almost 40k shield damage or shield block. What a gamer.
Gaming, real gaming.
Typically known for the support role, but also pretty dominant on the main tank.
My mind just blinked. The Hawks won that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure I'm adding the right number.
Don't worry. I have my mind's going me right now.
Oh no. Anyways, oh, that's a fast map swap. Anyways, you talk about this, and I'm gonna eat some more of my dinner.
They're going to Havana. They're gonna probably just put Elliot on Widow here and hope that he pounds. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna be looking for. Maybe put Amelia onto the Roadhog. I think this is kind of a risky map pick because you also have Invictus, who no slash on the hit scan either, but and you have HV, who I mean has been playing a very, very good Hanzo here. So I mean it's a risky pick, but probably for the best, I want to say. It's either this or Watchpoint, which either could have been very good, but seems like they want to lean into a kind of DPS presence here. Havana either a really good map for people or really poor, kind of based on how it goes, because as we know, it's a pretty stupidly designed map.
True.
First point and third point give defenders an amazing high ground and a bunch of cover, where if you put a hit scan up there, you can kind of just dominate.
I think this is gonna come down to the possible duo of Invictus and etc. But the advantage that etc. will have if he decides to run the Widow over the Ashe is the range.
Yeah.
And then
But
I think to negate that, there it is, double shield.
Yeah, double shield, Hanzo, Ashe, Mercy.
Because
Whereas Amelia's opting for the hog here.
Because I believe in a double shield match, Ashe does a lot more. Because Ashe can pressure above the shields and a little bit more mobile, able to sustain a bit more than Widow.
More shield pressure as well.
Yeah.
And better ultimate a lot of the time.
Sights.
Scythe.
Honestly,
Oh no, I can see your double shield.
honestly, I think Widow's ultimate should be changed to like a rain of venom mines.
I think it should be changed and do more. It makes it so your shots do more damage.
Wait, Nessa ult?
Nestle?
Actually,
Okay.
good. Alright, but
He's
is
opting for Genji.
damage boosted
Personally,
Widow
I
though?
like this swap.
What are you gonna do here, Elliot? What are you gonna do? They have double shield, and their Ashe is just standing behind it. Okay, that's what he's gonna
That's
do.
what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do.
But the rest,
You don't question Invictus. Mikey has a very good off angle here, although he does get burned.
you gotta run for the
Ashe
mega.
Gets the mega.
He's getting chased. Wait,
Wait, huge chase for Invictus. Mikey
I mean,
definitely did
he
not
chases-
expect that one.
Lamps invested. Melia? Hello.
I will say though, you kind of forced them off this main high ground. Although they're just gonna
Melia
come up
die.
and retake
Oh,
it
no,
again.
Melia doesn't die there. What's the drop? You have a Sigma on flanking. You also have Hanzo.
This is a great play from Corey and HV right now. And they're getting in so much pressure. The Gorp gamers kind of need to commit on someone. Etc. finds the pick onto Ashe, but it's just instantly rezzed.
Mercy.
Rez again comes out from the Gorp gamers.
No
Invictus
one
finds the
can
pick onto
on my
and the
side.
Mercy. Widow wall's committed. He's currently watching him through the wall while doing nothing. Whereas Invictus has found another pick.
It does look like this will all but
Come
Sarah
on,
finds
that
another
piece,
one.
though.
He's just
Etc. is
clicking.
doing his job right now. He's finding these picks. kind of need someone else to do something. Amelia finds the pick on a Corey, but just instantly falls. Rez
Oh,
comes out on the
stuck
back piece.
here. Does seem to get
Sarah
out.
falling very low. Invictus now has the Bob ready, as well as they have the Flex. And Elliot finds another pick.
You have double shield. Use the shields.
Yeah.
Bob should be invested here, I think, though. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Meteor falls. Mikey dashes in aggressively. Could potentially die here. Bob committed. Flux committed as well. HP finds etc.
New main tank just dropped. His name is Bob.
Yeah. Bob doing quite a bit of damage. HP does fall on the flank, but I mean, he's kind of quite a bit at this point. Dynamite comes out from
Mikey's still in. I think
Mikey's getting very close to Nanoblade.
I think the philosophy is Genji's just gonna do the job of a diva.
Yeah, basically. I want to see him commit the Nanoblade. Nano comes out, dash into the Sigma, lamp broken. Sigma falls.
Goes for the tanks, and now he's gonna be chasing the back line.
Needs to die here, but Invictus found 2.
Invictus finds 3.
But can't touch.
Only if you had Bob to touch.
Real.
Still have the late kill onto War and the late kill onto Victus as well.
Yeah, good picks from them. Nadir does have this bongo ready. A great ult bank coming in from St. Michael Hawks, but they're gonna have to commit it before, you know, potentially maybe etc. finds a pick. He's been finding a bunch here, as well as Flux. Flux committed. Nadir already has to use gold. Lamp used from St. Michael Hawks, but in the meantime, Corey falls. And they're having to give up a lot of space here. Anti too, and another pick.
This point it looks like it might be over pretty quickly.
Yeah. The Gorp gamers now have all the space they could ever ask for. So they can just kind of hold the...
I mean, you can use Dragon to retake this space, though, if they decide to try and stuff you in.
Yeah, they can Dragon, they can Bongo. They should be able to take it pretty well, especially if they do a split push here.
I think your priority should be to Dragon off for space, and then try and Bongo as you try and recontest.
They might not even need to do it. They kind of already gained all the space. They haven't used any ults, and they've already gotten all the space, which is pretty good play from them.
Point, though. Oh, but Nuttier is
No
a
one's
bit
committing
low.
ult. Ooh. And
Maintain
HP falls
Bob.
as well. Invictus with a pick. Core with another pick. Window committed from Weathering, although he does fall to Amelia. Amelia putting in the work on the Roadhog currently. Though he gets flash and falls or stunned by something.
Rally hits Widow's hit as he succeeds. Corey decides to invest here. Dodges the rock. Gets both!
Oh, he kills 2. Good hold from them, and they didn't even commit Bongo either. They lost their Orisa so early.
They also didn't invest dragons.
Yeah.
But don't worry.
Or Valk.
Don't worry. They have sights. I mean, they also do have Nanoblade.
They have Nanoblade. Yeah, they got Nanoblade.
Oh, wait. Amelia's on the flank, and they're not paying attention. They're not using their
Bondi
ears.
Falsa.
Okay, but he's shot. Now they're paying attention.
Yeah. I
You get a hook there
can he
on
still
maybe?
control space here? Looks like they're just opting to try to control space here. Well, they wait for Sondot to come back, although there's not going to be really a taxi for him. But yeah, Mikey's getting ready to look for it. He knows that they don't have a defensive ult. Well, all they have was a Valk, but that's not really counter Nanoblade. Mikey's looking at him, he gives the call, he goes in, dashes. Kill onto Sigma. Lamp broken. Oh my goodness.
What a character.
What a character. Damage Nanoblade. Just kind of dominates. Invictus might get the kill onto him. Just for the ego.
Oh!
Mikey trolls a little.
He waves. He did a bit of troll. Wait, the Mercy, though? No!
Oh, wait. Invictus finds 2. Doesn't matter then, but...
I think he uses his next dynamite to die. Unless you just want... No.
Nah, he's just gonna live behind Bob. Is anyone gonna try to force him out here? Oh, Amelia's on the hunt. Doesn't know where he's at, though.
This is a
Wait,
cartoon.
Is Amelia just gonna wait?
He misses.
Oh, Amelia misses.
Okay.
Okay.
But now he's so far away from his team.
I mean, if you think about it,
But the
Invictus isn't gonna be back for a long time.
This is true. Widow grapple?
Oh, Flux committed. Huge Flux. They should find 2 at least. Yeah, they find 2 picks off that.
Genji's on the
And
back
Bongo
line,
was
though.
committed.
Like, he's
They
trying
love
his
this
best,
fight.
but the Baptiste has a mercy pocket.
Mikey currently hitting him with his pea shooter, but on the plus side, He does have blade.
His nerf shurikens. Oh, that's a jump. Oh.
Wait, Flux committed. Finds Baptiste. Lamp broken. Oh, a huge pick on the war. Taking space here. Just kind of a double shield battle, except one less shield for
Sights, let's
the
go.
Sights being used. You can now see where everyone's at, but it doesn't matter if they don't peek. Mikey does fall. They had Nano Blade ready too. Maybe you see them opt to not Nano Blade and maybe Nano Hog here. This fight is very winnable for them. Still kind of HV. HV lives though. Etc. with a pick on to Withering though.
Oh, the ball points on him.
Oh, they pick on off. Mikey's back with the blade. You don't have a nano though. But I mean, you have the boost. It's kind of similar. Victor's the pick though. Brez off. They can nano Mikey here. Blade committed. Nano onto him, maybe. Nano's not being committed. Nano committed now. Finds another pick. Mikey's currently swagging out. Finds 2.
Gaming.
Finds 3. Finds 4.
Which we just
Could
left
he
on the
get
tracer
5?
gets slept though.
Gets 5. Great play from him. It's
What a
up to
character.
Invictus to win this, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Withering comes out with the stall, but he's just flash. War has given up. Never mind, he's just taking a long time to swap. And ball lifted in the air. Tracer swap. War makes the flux. He's going to need something huge here, but there's just not enough one Sigma can do.
We do get
That's,
the cap with 3 seconds.
Yeah. 3 seconds. Doesn't
3
mean
seconds.
anything really, but they got 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
0,
Just enough.
3.
Now, do we see a spawn hold here?
No.
Man, I want to see a spawn hold.
Just want to hold with Ash?
Yeah. No, spawn hold with Widow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then they put Mikey on the Pharah.
Honestly, I could see it, but not with the right comp.
Mikey's gonna go on Pharah, they're gonna spawn hold, and they're gonna win. Until Invictus just kills them. And then they break the spawn hold and stagger out.
Ready for battle.
Crazy Flames locking the ball.
Mikey really just being like, I am Diva now.
I am locking the OP hero Genji.
Real OP character.
Yep. Everyone knows Genji is statistically the best hero to ever play in Overwatch League.
True. AKM was the best Genji, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. AKM had a very good Genji. Saucy had a very good Junkrat, in case anyone was wondering. Anyone doesn't know, Saucy against the Paris Eternal took 4 minutes and like 10 seconds to build up a tire. Then got a 0k with it.
That's impressive.
5,
Yep, and they lost.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Typical
You
Atlanta
see?
Rain activity.
It's the Bog. The Bog is back.
The payload.
The Bog is back. And Crazy Flame scat out early. Get his honest ult charge, but I mean...
Oh, Amelia's trying to catch him. He's going to int for it.
Amelia falls very early. Gonna need probably a setter to get a pick here to kind of even this up.
He's kind of
He is
stuck here,
pinned on
though.
Invictus, yeah.
Can't res it either. Invictus is just clicking things.
Invictus is doing the Invictus thing. Mikey seems to be kind of taking some attention away. Maybe he can live, but he does fall. Immediately with the kill on
There's a
the
hamster on
Lisa.
point. Stalls a little bit, but I don't think that's really gonna matter. And pop. The duel.
Yeah,
And they're
the
burning.
duel- Alright.
And the Sonic.
It's fine though.
Okay.
HV joins in the battle.
X-Arrow's focused so much on Invictus that HV's like, I can take my time. Keep Sonicking it.
Sonic. Don't. I wouldn't go for this peak here. Crazy Flames already falls. Setter needs to land some shots here, but he kills Sigma. Misses the shot on the BAP,
And I would touch
and they
though.
can't touch. Yeah. Invictus is kind of just pounding at the moment. In the time and the place.
There goes the ball.
Ball currently. Has he mined yet?
No,
He's 40 to ult.
he stalled. He stalled card, I think, most of the first fight.
I see. Amelia with the pick though.
I mean, he's
Victor's
gonna
just
drop
one.
back into the enemy team though, so I don't know how he even gets out.
Oh, he gets out.
And he
Base some,
presses Q and takes back
console
high ground.
This is different. Etc. Makes the swap to the Ashe. Probably a little bit better here. Huge dynamite. Does a lot of damage. Corey falling low. And Withorn is currently the only one contesting this hog on the high ground. Maybe not necessarily the
Frosty
first one
falls
to
so
do it.
low.
Amelia currently looking for a pick.
The idea.
Does not find anyone. Falls. Mikey is close to the Nano Blade here though. Could time this. You need your Frosty to stay alive. Nano comes out. Blade pop. Breaks lamp. That falls. Hanzo dead too.
Uses dash. He can't find his next target though.
It's up to this
Oh,
duel between Ash. Yeah, Mikey wins that fight for them. They use the funny Nano Blade combo. Actually, the tanks are still alive. They could make some miracles happen.
nah. These
Highly
tanks.
unlikely.
These tanks are just alive to feed Mikey's next blade.
Yeah. Mikey 20% to the next one, and they now have Bob and Mind. They finally built up that minefield.
They did
They're
it.
desperately looking for.
Yeah. You also do have Valkyrie as well. Maybe I don't really know if they just. Do you want to have Valkyrie mines in, trying to keep ball alive longer? I don't even think it matters. 'Cause you don't
Potentially.
really have any lockdown for the ball.
Or you just do like a... I don't know. Probably just Valk whenever. I don't think it's going to matter really.
Yeah.
Mines look like they're coming in. Amelia with a good flank, etc. finds war. Honestly, basically what they're just trying to do right now is
I get the
win fights
idea.
long enough for Mikey to get another blade.
Yeah. They're gonna get this
I
ult
think that's
rotation.
their entire game plan, but if
they
he
lose.
dies like that...
Yeah, it's not too
Ooh,
good.
Corey purpled though. Etc. with the kill.
And they're just looking to go on this right flank to get up their own high ground pretty quickly. All the
Crazy
Sonic.
Flame switching to the Sigma. Realized that he can do more. Hold,
Yeah.
etc. Doesn't find him though.
Trying to get on this other high ground. Maybe take this a little bit close distance, but there's a hog there. You gotta be careful.
They do have Bongo ready. And even if Mikey does get this blade here, they kind of don't have a nano to go with it. Maybe gonna look for a Valk blade, but
Oh, that's a
Dragon
big
committed.
dragons.
Not gonna find anyone, but it does force a lot of positioning. Victor's falling low on point. Could get punished. Doesn't look like he will. He will get punished actually. Bongo committed.
Oh,
Flux
Flux,
being
you're gonna
used.
die using that,
Sigma
right?
won though. Yeah, Sigma does fall.
Oh, that
Pick
shot from...
Elliot. HB with an amazing shot onto Mikey.
Doesn't
But
matter, though.
it's not gonna be enough. Amelia's just swagging out.
Oink, oink.
Can't do more. Corey has realized he cannot do more. Making the swap to the hog.
Mirroring the hog, but one of these has a Sigma, one of them has a horse. One of them has a versatile shield. The other one has a...
A static shield and a pole.
Yeah, and also the shield that feels like it's made out of paper mache half the time.
Yeah. Well, they have Nano Blade though for the side of
Indeed.
the Gorp gamers.
That's a pretty decent
Probably gonna
dynamite.
look for them
Oh,
to
but
commit
the
this early.
response!
Oh, 2 picks though. There's an option to commit towards it. Blade used. Nano comes out. Kill onto a Baptiste. Looking for the hog. Shouldn't be able to find him and does fall to the Invictus Bob. Great play from Corey on the hog. Finding a pick early onto Mercy after the pick onto etc. had already occurred. And it
Oh,
looks like there should be a second point cap.
Corey's looking to maybe get something else, but... Oh,
Etc. looking like he's opting to contest.
here's Bob.
Uses Bob.
Okay.
Does fall though. But
Flux as well?
comes out. Window committed as well.
Oh,
Bob
the
does fall.
res?
Res comes out, but I mean it's just gonna be a res to the death. Oh, Bob committed as well. Unless if Flomdai whips out the Glock here and pounds. Wait.
Oh,
Tanks
hog?
find some picks, but they can't touch. Oh, they do touch. Anti comes out, misses though. Corey finds Amelia, and that's a fight win for them. The cap just before overtime.
Mikey's here to try and build Blade, but doesn't look like it works.
Yeah.
Oh, can they catch
Yeah,
anything here?
this is the point that Widow probably is favored a little bit more than the Ashe. Especially Ashe no longer has 2 shields to play behind.
Oh, Corey's gonna look to try and flank here, though. Can they catch Corey at all? Oh, Invictus
Oh, but
missed the
Invictus
shot.
with the pick. And it looks as though Flomdog doesn't have the res available. Does they have the res, but opts not use it. Invictus with another pick. Yeah. Invictus kind of doing a lot right now. Currently,
60
Ooh,
seconds.
Mikey finds a
almost at 20k damage, but he does fall. Mikey making the probably good swap over to the Hanzo here over the Genji. Genji's pretty quirky, but most of the time isn't the greatest healer outside of his ultimate. And even in his ultimate, probably rather have basically anything.
Bob was used, but
That ear falling
I
low.
think that Bob just gets melted, right?
Yeah. Doesn't look like it, but Cetera finds a pick. Oh, 2 picks onto the Bob.
30 seconds.
Invictus trades it though. Rise comes out. Full on to War. War falls. Looks like they're looking to try to punish Hog here, but it's not going to happen. Invictus kind of just strafing, trying to live, maybe do some damage, but he does fall in the end. 10 seconds left for the St. Michael Hawk. Window committed. Does find Crazy Flame, but Elliot gets a pick onto Witherin. Elliot gets another pick.
We're gonna get the Valk.
Lamp onto Amelia. Amelia lives. Res onto Witherin. Mikey's Dragon, though, finds one. Elliot's Dragon, or HP's Dragon's gonna be bigger, but it's not. Corey finds a pick onto Mikey. It looks like they're starting to control space here. They're consolidating. But Invictus, or Elliot's just doing so much.
He's finding the heads. He's picking the
finding so many
heads.
picks. Flomdog needs to live here, which he does. Bongo is used by Nuttier, but doesn't really find any value. Hook attempt, window, and wall used. And it looks as though this is going to be a fight win for the St. Michael
That's a
Hawks.
lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of
And we're going
damage.
to a map 4,
Double kill.
which is pretty sad because I was going to go play ping pong.
Nope, not this time.
No, no ping pong game.
Nope.
The game.
Mikey with the play of the
Genji.
game.
Gingu.
Genji, Boost Blade.
Look at him go.
Was he even boosted? Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Sometimes.
A little. Not for any of his swings, but you know.
You
Boost
know,
Blade.
It's the thought. It's the thought that counts.
Invictus put up a pretty good amount of damage that round, but doesn't really find the value maybe would have needed from maybe his teammates.
Yeah, blame the
I think
team.
he was- yeah.
Blame the Hog specifically.
Yep. Blame Corey for going high and only finding like 2 picks to fight.
True.
Should have found more.
Exactly. Just do more. Well, where do we go? Do we see 2CP? I don't think we see 2CP. This is kind of the season of no 2CP. They're having a
Sorry, I
break.
just saw the message that Orion typed. I had to pause for a little bit in Memes channel.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I think you should take a look at it just so you can get it out of the way so you don't think. And we're getting a bio break from etc.
That gives me plenty of time to num.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to be doing a short intermission here. So yeah, we'll be back
Someone
with
run
the
an
next
ad.
map. Run ad.
Anyways, about that train food.
Yeah.
I hear it's off the rails.
Ah.
Very tempted to hit
Okay,
end stream
so-
after that joke, but that would have been too much effort.
Sadly, it's gonna be a solo cast from Fedora now.
What? Oh no.
After that joke. I don't
Honestly,
think he deserves
honestly,
to have a co-caster.
honestly, that's fair.
So, goodbye, everyone.
There he goes. He left. He's not coming back. He's gone. Oh wait, he's back. Unlucky.
Or immediately when I left, said you need a co-caster, Fedora.
Let's go.
Not realize I was joking. But yeah.
He was so ready. Hey, I do have something to say though. War did do damage that map, so
Did War do damage?
he did.
It's
he
broken.
did like 78 damage.
Oh my goodness. He's no longer the damage. He's no longer the pacifist mercy.
Yep, he did damage.
He's broken his code.
Swap the
Blizzard
Moira
World.
did like a little bit of damage.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's mercy though. No damage. Yeah, it's just mercy damage. that he
Is
doesn't
it
do.
now? Is it?
Yeah.
I never.
Do both teams need a veto or does one team?
Both teams need to veto.
Ah. Alpha maneuver. When they say their map and then say, "I assume you mean we veto," and if you don't like the map, then say, "Well, we don't veto."
True, honestly.
After seeing what map they have,
That's a power play.
or is subbed out,
War
even
cut.
after that perfect performance of damage boost onto Invictus.
Right click was held down.
Yeah. But now we see Rasmataz making an appearance. Oh wait. Now who do you think this map favors? And do we see Steven come back in?
I think it. You see, based off King's Row, right? I would say the double
Yeah.
shield favors the Hawks if they decide to run it. But seeing their reluctance to stay on that double shield from last map, I don't really know.
Yeah. It looks like Steven will not be coming in, sadly.
But
It's just that they do not want to play that Ana. Or at the same time, they don't want to play Crazy Flames DPS. Maybe they prefer having the tank. That also forces Ellie to not off-roll.
Indeed. So it depends on what comp they want to do, because this map is pretty known for that double shield ability.
Either double shield, ball comps.
Wizard world.
You can get away with playing Brawl, although it's...
You can get away with
But-
Brawl for like first a little bit if you have your good rotations, and maybe last, but
Yeah,
second
you
is kind of
could
pain.
get second if you snowball, but
Yeah.
it'll be very difficult to do.
Double shield's probably favorable in defense on all points, though.
Ugh.
Maybe you can get away with it on first a little bit.
Yep, double
Torbjorn.
shield with the Torbjorn. They
Break?
wanted to turn Mikey from either playing this Genji or Tracer, which looks like they are going to go with.
Brig?
Yeah, honestly.
Attackers incoming in
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the comp that the Gorp gamers are currently teasing,
I mean, Brig
the
works,
Brig will
right?
get a lot of value.
But you don't have the damage boost, so I don't know.
I think Invictus is a good enough player where he doesn't need the damage boost.
This is true, but I mean, he does a lot with the damage boost.
He does a lot with the damage boost, but maybe they're just worried about this dive coming in, because I mean, Crazy Flames, Mikey, dive, if he can just stop that, it's going to be very difficult for
one.
the Gorp gamers to get a lot of value, and you're going to be kind of relying on
Defend objective.
etc. to win the Astro when Invictus could just opt to play slower.
Crazy Flame is already setting up for this high ground, looking to clear it, and they don't stand up for too long. Oh no. Oh no, that's a lot of damage, Crazy Flames.
Yeah, Crazy Flames is going to need to avoid the shield bashes here, as well as rocks, as well as
Pulls.
Torb turret, as well as dynamites and poles.
Lamp was
Invictus
used though.
tries to sit her. Yeah, but I mean, you already lost your DPS. It does get rezzed up though. The turret is already pressuring out Crazy Flames. Crazy Flames already forced to back away. falls extremely low and won't be able to engage for a little bit. Although he might be engaging.
I think
He
you gotta
needs to get this
try and
health back.
Yeah, you need to try and get him health back, or just get now boost for your. Oh,
Invictus falls though.
what did I just see?
You saw it demolish.
No, oh,
I do not know what occurred, but apparently something bad occurred.
the hook.
Or he finds 3 though.
Amelia hooks someone high ground, and then they get stuck on the lip high ground,
Oh,
and then they get shot.
hog moment.
Small indie dev team.
Although, well, ends up being Corey's Sigma kind of carries the fight. Invictus hooked in though. Doesn't fall.
Ooh, let's ults be invested here.
Frosty falls. Genji
Ooh.
falls.
Gets hooked around the pole.
Flom dog running. Run, Flom, run.
Oh, this double shield is kind of hard to pressure. They're not really getting
Yeah.
the cleanest of dives.
And at the same time, Invictus is doing a lot of work and currently equalized
they're
with
just-
Etc. on the mob build, actually surpassing him, even though Etc. has the mercy.
Yeah, they're staggering themselves here.
Yeah, and there's no way this Hog's gonna get any value here, so it's just gonna be a death.
Feeding ult charge, but reduced ult charge. Keep that in mind, because
Yeah,
that was the thing they
real.
did. You have Nanoblade though. You have, oh my, look at your ults though.
Yeah, you're gonna be relying on this Nano Blade. Maybe you're hoping that Invictus gets a coach gun away or Raz gets a boot.
Oh,
Or you just kill Mikey. And now they gotta wait longer. Even if you're capping this, you're gonna be capping with less than a minute left in the time
you're
bank.
just gonna hopefully start steamrolling after your first cap. Maybe psych your ults,
Yeah.
but you also gotta make sure you win the fight, so you don't want to under ult.
I mean, if you look at the ult bank from the St. Michael Hawks, they have a lot of ults as well. Rock and
Yeah.
India.
I mean, you could just try and. I mean, you don't have anything that directly counters the Nanoblade except for just the lamp. But look at this flank coming out. Is this Bob gonna come in from the
Invictus
flank?
is
But it's
playing
scouted.
Very good off angle. But he finds a pet. Nano Blade committed, but they don't have the nano. Mikey gets the dry blade coming in.
Ooh,
Finds
the
value, but is it enough? It doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. The emitted blade didn't get any value off of it really. And falls.
Ay ay ay.
Elliot makes desperation swap to Widow.
And Amelia's gonna get staggered again.
Yeah, Amelia, it's been kind of staggering this round. Mikey makes the swap to Farah. Pretty bold strategy, but could potentially end up being beneficial.
I mean, you should be able to get free spam onto this turret. Just take it out quickly, I would hope.
Yeah. And maybe you can kind of avoid this Ash's sight lines because they don't have a mercy.
Wait,
That's
Nano
a
Farah?
early nano.
10 seconds.
The rally's used to negate the damage.
Yeah, I think that
Hurts.
might have been a little too early of a nano.
Nano Farah should just take out the turret. And they
I
forgot.
honestly feel like that
They-
might have been a situation where Mikey's like, yo, you be the Nano Farah, then Frosty thought that meant Nano Farah now.
0.
Bit unfortunate. They don't even get the touch, so only really drawable now.
Yeah. They're gonna have to play for draw here, and this is gonna be a hard draw to get. Especially after how dominant that this map has been for the St. Michael Hawks. I'm wondering if you opt to see maybe a double shield come out from the Gorp gamers. They don't want to run it, but maybe they just bite their tongue and do it.
I think they might just
We'll
have to.
see. Yeah, their comp that they were running with the ball did not work whatsoever. Hog didn't get any value either. Yep, they're biding their time. They're locking the double shield.
Lock
I'm
the double
expecting a
shields.
Hanzo from Mikey. Yeah.
Can't do more.
They're
And-
seeing a brawl come up from the St. Michael Hawk. Wondering if you'll probably see Razmataz make the swap over Lucio.
I don't think they do. I think they're just trying to bank on the survivability of their entire team here.
I can see Raz locking Lucio.
I mean, based on the previous match, they didn't lock the Lucio until like they had like a minute left.
Yeah, I guess. I think I'd prefer the Lucio here to get those rotations.
Yeah.
War currently complimenting Raz in general chat.
2.
Kudos to him.
1. Attackers in.
But yeah, HV's locking the Weeper. As we all know, it's a Weeper weekend.
Indeed.
So he does have the 25% Weeper buff.
The issue here is, you just gotta be pressuring these shields and these tanks a lot so they drain their resources, because they don't have the speed to cross. You just make sure you just drain these resources as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
That's a
I
down,
honestly
right?
feel like they were expecting a different comp than the double shield defense. Amelia with the pick on the Raz with Taz. Or they pick maybe. Honestly, I'd really like to see Raz make this run for Lucio here, which she does not do. I don't think Briggs really gonna get any value in this situation at all. Witheren's kind of just trying to heal up the tanks. They do have an early window here. Frosty still only 70% to it.
Just gotta watch out for these snipers.
HV currently hasn't been able to get even close to getting in the fight yet.
Oh, but they're... Oh! Took almost falls, but
Raz
they're able to
falls
get the
pretty low,
space.
gets healed up.
They haven't even used the window yet. There it is. It's the shield lamp.
Window committed. They have a lot of space control. Mikey hits flash on the flank. Shields trade.
They forgot.
And they forgore.
Victory.
Ah, that's pretty anticlimactic way to end the series.
Unlucky.
Yeah, it's a 3-1 win for the St. Michael Hawks. They were the favorites coming in this map, and they prove why they are undefeated in the league.
Even with the ringer and Corey,
Double kill.
Yeah,
still able to do a lot here.
yeah, they were missing their first round pick, but although it doesn't really matter too much, Corey,
I think Fancy was
very
second
good
round.
gamer.
Epic.
Simple
Yeah.
arithmetic.
Close
4-1
enough.
support player. 4-2 peak. Sheesh.
Oh, then that will be it here, but I think we have to pick an MVP now.
I think I have my choice.
All right,
I'd
who
like
is
to
it?
hear your opinion though.
Let me see the lobby again. Invictus is kind of the guy who kind of does a lot that is seen. You also gotta be like, oh, the Mercies do pocket him. That's also pretty good. HV does all the complementary damage, right?
Yeah.
And then you just have Invictus doing everything else.
Yeah.
Finishing off the kills.
kind of doing a lot.
Yeah.
First, I think you just got to give it to Invictus.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we have to do. So I think we gotta yell at him to get into the lounge, I think.
He's already in the lounge.
No,
Or he's in the team with Ringer.
we can't do that, so we just gotta move to the lounge and yell at him to move.
Yeah.
Welcome. Congratulations on
Hello.
another win.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
Yeah.
first thing I gotta ask, whose call was it to run the Brig over the Mercy on your defense?
Corey.
Corey? The Ringer?
Yeah, well,
Wow.
here's what I think. We were worried about the Genji, Mikey, who is playing well on Genji. And we didn't have, like on Havana, we didn't have anything for him. We had Hanzo, Ash, Mercy, Bap, like no one could really kill him. So then we were like, okay, Corey was like, okay, let's run a stun, let's run a Kree. And then we were like, okay. And then we started running Kree. And then on Blizzard World, we were like, okay, he's gonna run Genji again. So like, just run like Torb, Brig,
Yeah.
Kree, and then just like see what happens. And they didn't touch, so
They forgore.
Yeah.
well, I think it worked out.
Yeah, it did seem to work out. Pretty smart swaps there. And you're
But I
obviously
appreciate Corey. Corey definitely gave value in the comms.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also
Ended up being a good choice in Ringer
mhm.
for the fancy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to replace like a high level tank like that, but still worked out.
Corey was able to do it, so good on him. All thing you gotta be like is, you're good enough on Ashley. You don't exactly like always need the Mercy, you know.
Yeah.
So you're just
I
able
do.
to still just absolutely just pound on defense.
I don't remember much of what happened on Defense on Blizzard World. I don't think I
That's
did
fair.
great on Blizz World.
I think you weren't
But
getting
it-
opening picks, but you're cleaning up fights, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Which I mean,
Close enough.
It's its
Yeah.
own value in its own self, I suppose. If you can't clean up fights, you can't win the game.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed. You got any questions, Trey?
Nah.
All right, then let's just mosey on over to the big question. If you couldn't get an MVP for this match, who on your team do you think deserves it?
Shoot. Everyone had their moments. Honestly, give it to Raz.
Ah,
Big.
big.
Raz-
Raz or
and,
Witherin. Raz or Witherin. Both the supports did really well this game, and I want to give them credit.
I mean, that's very true. I mean, especially with the break swap, Bryce did a lot on the break and when she was on Mercy as well, and then Withering able to just keep up the front line, just putting a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So,
I genuinely believe, yeah. I would look at those two if you wanted to give a different MVP, but
well, thank you for coming
my
in.
take.
Congratulations on your match and good luck in your next ones.
yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I think with that we will be wrapping up the stream. Prime time should be tomorrow at 7 if we can find our producer, so looking for that. But keep an eye out for that. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been Fedora Master. This has been Trey.
Yep.
Thank you all for coming out.
Bye.
Have a safe night.